Right, way over here on outfits on the hat rack. All right, so hit points plus 100, not necessarily as good as the Murder Safari. I think that the defense is more useful than the hit points. So we're gonna wear that. Like, honestly, they gave me an option to look through and sort out my character, and then they give me, you know, upgrades to change the character's look. All right, Moose Strangled here. That was not fun. Water Buffalo, Necktie. Colombian Necktie. Les Sciences Diaboliques by Dr. Mordo von Mundo. This copy is signed. I should probably take it then, you would think. All right, well, I saw the key there. And now I do have the Estates key, Open Gate, granting access to the Riverbrook Park Estates. This key is fashioned entirely from motherfucking gold, as you might expect for a key for the Riverbrook Estates. All right. And over here we can find the release papers. Proof of sanity. Dr. Crazoir was certified sane by a panel of non-existent phrenologists. Phrenology? Really? For those of you that don't know phrenology, that's the one where you measure like the contours of somebody's skull and then try to figure out how their brain works from there. This bulging pouch both repels and attracts you. It does draw the eye. That's, I wouldn't say attracts though. Bear stalactite. That's not fair. You didn't do it then. The stalactite got him. All right, that is seemingly it. For the record, I did check stats while I was looking for the hat rack thing. My stats are actually pretty good. Cases solved 3 out of 9. Enemies over halfway. The parts are not that far along though. Halfway through the support characters, halfway through the concept art, almost halfway through the music tracks, almost through outfits. I will have to go back and get insane collectibles, at least show that off a little bit, especially since I'm not seemingly having too much difficulty here. Halfway through upgrades, 2/3 of the way through overkills. Inkblot results, inconclusive. Total 47%, and we will definitely get that up to 100. I'll have to take care of a lot of that off screen though. We can just head to the map now. We don't need to run out. For the time being, we're going to head back to Anne Claire's room.
You return with the promised silk. You are careful to remove any extraneous fangs.
That's one way to put it. How you doing, Anne Claire? How goes the battle, Uncle? Every moment we draw closer to the foe. His heels are hot with our nipping. Here's your silk, all 5 bolts. And it's spider silk too. We're completely amazing. Spider silk? But how did you... Gabriel shudders. And the other items I requested? I don't want to be rude, but... The search continues. All right, we still need the Energite. We have to win stuff to get that. So we're heading out. We'll try to bring you something you can use. I am certain you will. Godspeed. And out we go again. That's at least one thing down. Now we can head back to the Sanitarium. It should spawn me right out front, which is where I want to be, so that I can talk to Dr. Crazoir. It's a lot easier doing it that way than the other way, which is running out the long way. Should start looking for items again. There are a few things that I could use, like Armor Eater. But not the helium gas. Apparently I'm full on that one now. That is relatively new. I got your thing, Dr. Crazoir. It's been a while, friends. I thought you might have been admitted yourselves. Yeah, been admitted, not admitted. Been admitted. Oh, we were. For a little while. Then we fought some spiders. It's been a long day. Here are some release forms for you. You're free to go. Here are the release forms. You're free to go. Presented with the truth of his imminent release, Dr. Jonathan Crazoir seems unable to process it. By the grace of... I suppose you've earned the whole story. What's our business concluded then? The documents, if you please. I'm not sure I fully understood that, except that he kidnapped you and brought you back, but there were still a couple things that I didn't understand. You see Dr. Jonathan Crazoir struggle against his bonds. Perhaps you could just set them by my feet? I could just kick them out the main gate, I suppose. And that is case closed, the manacled machinist. Oh, and let us not forget your reward. I didn't. From somewhere in the depths of his cloth prison, he produces a strange card. No one has seen this card in 20 years. It was removed from a simian that, well, you see, it went crazy, and obviously the schematics were quite strange, wholly unauthorized. Suppose I should keep the war stories to myself. And we do have Monkey Card 2 from Dr. Crazoir, another of those strange monkey cards, very old. You've gotten a story and a piece of history, not bad for a day's wage, eh? It's time for me to get back to work. Like, here? Are you gonna do anything around here? You know, this straitjacket is actually very therapeutic. My back feels incredible. Yeah, he is done. We are done with him as well. So, two places that we can go to stand out to me. Let's go to the Symposium on the Future of Man, though. That sounds like a plan. Doesn't look like much has changed. Announcer? No announcer. All right, one of the things that I definitely wanted to do was head back into this room over here. Looking for, you know, kind of anything that moves on the ground. Thinking that maybe there were some robots in here, but really doesn't look like I missed anything. At least robot-wise, I probably missed concept arts in here. I'll have to come back and get them. But for the time being, yeah, no robots in there. Maybe just in here. Let's go in. I just remembered something. I need to take Mr. Tails to a place. Yeah, he needs to be serviced. Mr. Tails chimpily stammers his agreement. Well, where's he going? Where he's going? Echo tilts his head towards the stairway. There's probably no point in fixing him first. I think he's ready. Let's give it a shot. But Tycho opens the door down and disappears. Mr. Tails looks up at Gabe, who sniffles. Come on, buddy. Let's go. I'll make sure they get you back together right. With that assurance in place, your stalwart band descends. That was better, I think. How do you figure? There were several moments in there where he remained, you know, upright. Okay, so maybe it wasn't nightmarish. Can we be done with this now? One more time. Gabriel's neck tenses and thickens. Its firm girth recalls a sequoia. One more time. After that, we're out. Find some other way to get the energite. We'll put another card in and see how it shakes out. So we do need that third card. The monkey did have 3 slots, so it was pretty obvious that you were going to need 3 cards at the end of it. Robot Monkey Fighting League Champion 1886, Mr. Tails. Oh, so he did used to be good. All right, seemingly we are done there. Let's head back to the Riverbrook Park Estates. Do you have something to say now that we did get the key?
With the key in your possession, Riverbrook Park Estates are yours to roam, if you're into roaming.
Why did that sound so wrong? Yes, if you're into roaming. Hey, more dynamite. That is useful. Lightning juice. Hey, we're getting some stuff that I'm actually short on. What do you know? Eventually we'll fill that up, though. Soothe-X Ultra, I have been needing that one. Things are looking up. Can I go in here? The gate is locked. Another potential roof over your head denied. Doesn't look like there's, like, a house there. Just kind of looks like there's a piano right now. Already full on White Christmas. Have not been using it. It's probably going to become less and less effective as we continue forward. Nothing there. Nothing good for me, at least. Alright, so where we do want to go is on the far side. No new enemies, which is a little surprising. They didn't fill this one out again. I guess it's just 2 times through and then that's it. So I don't believe this is where we want to go, but there's a trash can here. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. We want to go... Wait, here? No. Wasn't there a spot over here somewhere that was under lock and key? 160 damage plus bleed. That's like nothing. I should use that one a little bit more. On the other side of the bank? There was. I thought there was. Had me doubting myself there. Still not getting everything that I would like, but because we're full. You've unlocked the gate. Now let's see if that was a good idea. Probably not, but we're gonna head in anyway. See what we can find. I can't go left or right, really. So all I can do is destroy the mailbox and the trash can. Who has like their own personal mailbox like that? I don't know what to call it when it's that big, but who has one of their own personal ones? Men of science do battle with monkeys, not servants. What? Not servants? How quaint. These scientists get absolutely wild at these events, in some cases, buck wild. The best kind of wild. And we've made it into the lavish apartments. Hey, maxed out on dynamite. We'll have to use that on the next set of robots that I find. You say the same thing as the guy outside. Apparently this amazes everybody. They do battles with their servants. Hey, look, a crazy guy. Does everybody say the same thing? Seemingly. All right, let's talk to you. Hello, boys. Long time no see. That was quite on purpose, Charles. And this is... Who's this guy? His name is Charles Dubois. We usually don't use his whole name. We often call him other things. Gabriel's voice goes quiet. Some of those things start with the letter F. I'm standing right here, Gabriel. Oh, I know. You know each other, I take it? I have a feeling there's a story here. Correct. It goes something like this. We sometimes run in the same circles. It's just that our circles happen to run around the globe, intersecting with strange relics in the world's dark places. The Dubois estate has grown wealthy indeed, spooning the cream off the ancient world. Isn't that so, Charles? A sneer lifts his lip, revealing a single gold tooth. We do get by. What are you doing here, Charles? I mean, are you just... Tycho edges in. Did you run out of pristine tombs to plunder, sir? Perhaps you have run out of proud ancient kings? I know that you find my methods, shall we say, mercenary in nature. The way I might dump a noble pharaoh out of his gleaming sarcophagus. At this grisly image, Tycho visibly shudders. In my defense, I simply love gold. As to what brings me here, I am looking into this delicious new penthouse. You don't have a home already? Perhaps several? Indeed. What do you need with this goddamn apartment, Charles? You must have at least 8. You probably have 8 on this street. Yes, well, in any case, I think I will make this my early spring home. Or perhaps late fall? I haven't yet decided. I'm off to talk to the manager on the top floor. Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. Has it? No, not especially. And it's battle time. Holy crap, it is boss time. I bet he one-shots us here. Indeed he does. Imbeciles. It is now more important than ever that you get this apartment. You can tell from his health bar that was not going to be a winnable battle. That was what, like 100,000 HP? Like that's not something I can take on like that. Hey, album number 2. Jasper, bring the car around. I have been noticing kind of a lack of music now that they point that kind of stuff out. Man, this pod has it easy. Just sits there and holds a fucking plant all day. I don't know, that actually sounds pretty rough to me. All day? I don't know if I can handle that. Seemingly nothing else here. Let's move up. Are you gonna, like, throw your gas thing at me again? What the hell is this? It's him again! I'm surprised you jonglers are even up this early. Well, no matter. I actually wanted to deal with this and then talk to you, but whatever. Okay, that's nothing. A Renaissance era scratch and sniff. The scent is called In the Rutting Barn. This painting is completely different from the one downstairs. Of course it is. Apartment 22. Isn't that just the stairs down? Behind the door, someone is taking a bath in coins. Freaking Scrooge. That's not how this works. I'm not even close. A bar? Eh? Obviously I approve. So, we found a bar inside the apartment complex, I guess you could say, or apartment building. Yeah, yes, I know. Why does everybody say the same 2 lines around here?